Well, okay, so that brings me to my next question. I'm sure you're going to get asked about this a million times if you haven't already, but because the article that came out about how you were supposed to be the grand marshal of the San Francisco Gay Pride Parade, and then it was canceled because you retweeted Paul Stanley's thing about. I mean, I could read the whole tweet, but basically the way I understood it was just maybe slowing things down a little bit with the transgender kids in terms of leading them down that route to either transition as kids or have the surgeries or puberty blockers. And that's what I was kind of taking from it. But you explain it to me.
Well, I'm not. Being that it's Pride Month, I'm not going to open that gaping wound so much. People are just looking for me to say more, and I said it all. And they tried to cancel me because I didn't see 100% eye to eye with a community that wanted me to be to be the grand marshal of the parade. Okay, with a community that I've stood with and fought for decades, and all of a sudden, as a parent, I disagreed with children's ability to make cognitive decisions at the age of 5, 6, and 7. I have 4 children, and soon will have, any minute, by the way, waiting for my 5th grandchild. And in my learned opinion, they are not capable. And they were like canceled, not just the show, but they went after me, they called me transphobic. So I'm a hell of a writer. You read my book, my speech in Washington.
I just rewatched that today. Yeah.
I broke out the pen, which is mighty the sword, and I posted on Facebook. People, you can go to it's Face Dee Snider and see what I said, although it was pretty covered in the media. And whereas Paul Stanley apologized, I'm not apologizing. Not when I do nothing wrong. I'm the first to apologize when I screw up. But and I just laid it out, and they, a couple of little peeps here and there. Dee's whining. Yeah, you're not canceling me. You're not shutting me up. And it's, and the big point was, that community, the LGBTQIA plus community, and what other letters we're adding, they need the support of not just the people who agree with them 100%. They need the support of the middle. And that's where most of us are. The people of the middle to accept them and recognize their rights and who they are. But that does not mean we have to, and I use the word fealty, say fealty and bow down to every little thing they say. Who agrees with every single detail of what anybody says? So I just pushed back on it. Everybody backed off. They were shocked because most people just apologize or curl up in the fetal position. But I don't know, why do people forget? I wasn't kidding when I wrote "We're not going to take it." I couldn't believe the Washington wives in '85 invited me to Washington. Me? You want me in that room? You wanted Vince Neil in that room. You wanted that stuff. Piece of your action. You wanted that in your room. You didn't want the guy who wrote "We're not going to take it." And and the same goes. You're going to go after "We're not going to take" the guy who wrote "We're not going to take it." They were going to use my song too as their battle cry. Why? Because it's that defiant, and I have lived by my words. There's nothing that's changed with me. I'm not saying I haven't grown and improved. My wife says, "You're always trying to be better." I am, and I'm a better man. But my basic belief system has never changed, and I still stand and believe in everything I've always stood and believed for. So don't come after me. It's a worse person. I'm the worst person to come after because I'll come back after you.